Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. So today I want to talk about prophetic code. And in this edition, I want to talk about prophetic code of waiting. In the prophetic, we have a code called waiting. So I'm talking about prophetic code of waiting. And so this code, which is called the prophetic code of waiting, it requires that in the prophetic you should learn how to wait on the Lord. Waiting requires patience. So if you don't have patience, you cannot hear the voice of the Lord. It will be very difficult to hear the voice of the Lord. So in the prophetic, we use this code, waiting, to hear from the Lord, to receive answers from the Lord. So how does it work? So, for instance, when you go to a prophetic seminar or a prophetic conference, you realize that the prophets pick some people and then he wants to prophesy on. So when he starts to prophesy to them, you realize that he also received another word for a particular person in the congregation. He calls the particular person, it could be a man or a woman. So as he wanted to prophesy, you realize that he is unable to finish the prophecy and then he moves to a different person. Why, you might think, why is it that the prophet is not finishing prophesying on this particular woman but jumping to another person to prophesy on? That is what we call prophetic code of waiting. So this means that the prophet has not yet received the information, the whole information. In other words, the intuition has caused that revelation. That was why he was able to pick the person from the congregation, but then the information has not been revealed to him. So then the prophet has to move to the next person and prophesy on the person until he receives the information. So when the prophet is prophesying on maybe the person A, he is at the same time waiting to receive information to prophesy onto the person B. So you realize that the prophet is either walking back and forth, or there is a music playing at the background. In this case, the prophet is waiting, or he will start to sing, or he will let the singers play a particular music for him. That is the way of the prophets waiting to receive the information regarding the person in question. So the code of waiting tells us that you need to be very patient to receive the information. When you see the prophet in the prophetic service going back and forth and not focusing on the person, he can also call the person and he will tell the person that, wait, he is just receiving information. Just like Jesus, when the woman who committed adultery and then they wanted to stone him, the Bible says that he bent down and he was writing something on the with the sand, but nobody knows what he was writing. But all that we knew is that he was waiting to receive an information. So the code of waiting tells that we need to wait. So in your waiting, you will get an information. So when it comes to the hearing, or when it comes to the voice of God, you need to understand that you are working with deity, you are working with people. So be patient, and then you have to practice the act of patience. Sometimes it might take a longer time, but the more you keep on practicing and the more you keep on listening and receiving, information can just pop into your spirit. That is because your intuition, I told you again, that is because your intuition has not yet fully grasped the information, or it has not yet picked up the information received from your spirit. So you need to wait, you ponder over it. It is the same thing when you are meditating. You can hear a word, but you have not fully grasped the whole information. So it is better that you keep on waiting in your waiting room. So that is when you see other codes. There are other codes in the prophetic, but the main focus is for you to wait. You have to know the word so that when it comes, you know how to connect the word with the word you want to give to the person in question. And so when you go to the book of Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31, it says, but they that wait upon the Lord, the more you wait on the Lord, the more you receive information, and then that information is where your strength is being renewed. Okay, in your waiting room, you receive information, and then that information, you will rise up in every area of your life. Waiting on the Lord can be in maybe your relationship, your ministry, your job, your every part of your area that you are so desiring for the Lord to give it to you. You have to learn how to wait. So they that wait upon the Lord, if you are waiting, if you are being patient, you also become humble in waiting upon the Lord. And then they say that you shall renew your strength. Strength comes when you wait. That is why in the prophetic, it is important that you wait. It is important that you meditate. It is important that you have patience, and you need to submit yourself in form of humility to hear the voice of God, and that comes by the prophetic code of waiting. So learn how to do it. So we use this prophetic code of waiting to receive information, and the information is being received in your intuition. Your intuition receives the word, and then the intuition breaks the word into an information that you can understand, then you can give to the person. So again, when you see a prophet prophesying to a person, he did not finish and then he called another person, it means that his intuition picked another person to prophesy to, but the person the prophet is currently prophesying on and then he stopped, it means that the information is not full. So he needs to jump to a person that he can pick information quickly, gives to the person, then he goes back to the person he was prophesying previously. So that is what the prophetic code of waiting means. You wait, the longer you wait, the clarity the information becomes. So learn how to wait in your secret place, and then you will get every information the Lord wants to give it to you. So like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and you'll be blessed you did. Prophetic code of waiting tells you learn how to wait. Patience. It might be hard, but the longer you wait, you need to endure, then you will rise up on the wings of an eagle. For they that wait upon the Lord, they shall renew your strength. Strength will come to you when you wait. I know we don't want to wait, but the more you wait, the more you receive ideas, informations, so that you can run with it in the prophetic. It could be anything in your life, but please learn how to wait, and then you can run with it. I hope this has blessed you. I'm gonna come again and then teach you about prophetic code of music the next time I come tomorrow. Have a blessed day, and peace I live with you. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok channel, and you'll be blessed that you did. God be with you, and peace I live with you. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.